Hi everybody, lovely to have this opportunity to chat with everybody, and hopefully we can give you a bit of an insight into terms in Nottingham and what it has to offer for the meetings and event industry. So I will get started straight away. So welcome Nottingham and Nottinghamshire. We are a green destination with a legendary past. And we are looking to the future, obviously, after the COVID pandemic, trying to obviously encourage people to come to Nottingham and just shout about what we've got to offer. So Nottingham is lovely. Well, we're very fortunate to have two world-class universities on our doorstep, which are the University of Nottingham and Nottingham Trent University. With more than 97% of the research at the University of Nottingham being recognised internationally, and 80% of its research ranked as either world leading or internationally excellent. So they truly are world-class universities. Nottingham Trent University is ranked as the most sustainable university in the world, which is an improvement on their 5th place back in 2019. Nottingham has some quite ambitious plans to become the UK's first carbon neutral city, and we've already achieved a 33% reduction in carbon emissions since 2005, which is beating the city's target of 26%. So yes, it's ambitious, but where everybody's on board, it's something that we're really proud of in Nottingham. Our city council are really getting behind this, hopefully to be able to achieve this by 2028. And things are moving forward to make sure that we do achieve that. We've got a really green, clean public transport system, which supports our carbon neutral aspirations, with an award-winning biogas bus system, which is the largest in the country, as well as our eco-tram system that connects the train station directly to the city centre and beyond. Nottingham is one of only 6 UK destinations to be identified as a UNESCO City of Literature, and we've achieved that status through demonstrating our quality, quantity and diversity of our literature. Obviously, we've got literary heroes such as Byron, and that all adds value to our literary and UNESCO status. Nottingham is said to be one of the smallest big cities in the UK. Sounds a bit unusual, but due to its small number of independent shops outside of London and more restaurants per mile than any other UK city, that's what we've been classed as. It is a small, compact city. You can walk across it very easily. Hotels, conference venues, they are all within walking distance. And it's all surrounded, all those facilities surrounded by our legendary Market Square, which is a great meeting place for everybody. Our central location, basically we are in the middle of the UK. We are connected to over 8 European destinations via East Midlands Airport. For long haul and international, further afield international flights, we are connected easily to Birmingham International. The map on the left of the presentation shows you just how easy it is to get to those destinations. And we do have a direct service that connects London to Nottingham, London St Pancras in less than 2 hours, which obviously connects us to the Eurostar and opens up the international delegation for us. Nottingham excels in various sectors and can provide support with industry links, connections within these specialisms. We obviously, with our 2 universities, research and life science is a key sector for Nottingham, and we're home to the biggest cluster of medtech companies in the UK. Other sectors include manufacturing, finance and business, food and drink, and the creative and digital industry is key to us. We've got 36,000 people working at Nottingham digital tech sector, and we also have our 9.1 million digital hub located at Nottingham Trent University's Confetti Institute of Creative Technologies. So moving on to some of our up and coming or developments that have recently happened. One of our flagship venues in East Midlands is the East Midlands Conference Centre and Orchard Hotel, located on the beautiful campus of University of Nottingham, and has a lecture theatre for 560 delegates, a flat floor exhibition hall for 1,000 and multiple flexible event spaces with an on-site 202 eco bedroom hotel. recently undergone a refurbishment of their public spaces, of their meeting room space, making sure that their AV technology is up to a high standard, to ensure that obviously events and conferences run on that campus and within the venue are achievable. Nottingham Castle, which is obviously our flagship visitor attraction in the city, has recently undergone a £300 million refurbishment located in the heart of the city. And whilst its main focus, obviously leisure visitors, the castle also offers a unique setting for private events, festivals and gatherings. It has quite a spacious outdoor area, so we've often had some of the beer festival, for example, is a huge event that happens annually. But obviously marquees are available to hire on some of the grounds, whilst the indoor space offers some great meeting and private dinner locations. The Island Quarter, which is, as you come in via the tram from Nottingham train station, is something that you'll see. A huge 40-acre development site that's taking place at the moment, with IHG, a UK-based company, bringing in a boutique hotel, as well as Staybridge Suites. Obviously, it's part of a multi-million-pound scheme that will transform the gateway to Nottingham, and we're really excited. Things are moving forward on that. It will house not only accommodation offering, but restaurants, bars, and other facilities to enhance the visitor experience. So obviously, once you're in Nottingham, it's trying to choose the right conference venue. I could go through all of them, but to give you an example, obviously we have some great academic facilities. De Very's Midlands Conference Centre and Orchard Hotel, which I've previously talked about, has some great facilities. Nottingham Trent University, throughout its various campuses, have some great facilities. I talked earlier about the Confetti campus that lends itself to the digital and creative sectors for Nottingham. Has some great virtual facilities, streaming facilities, with a theatre for about just under 200 delegates. But the technology that they've got is world class in terms of being able to stream to an audience, to ensure that hybrid events can take place, which a lot of events are going. The Motorpoint Arena in the Nottingham City Centre is our largest venue that can accommodate 10,000 delegates in the seated arena. Again, they spent a lot of money ensuring that the facilities there are first class, a lot of draping and sectioning facilities. So if you wanted a smaller area, then that obviously can be hired, but that is in the city centre and walkable distance to multiple hotels. So a great location for some of the larger AGMs and association meetings that might take place. And then just an example, Eastwood Hall is a great venue in the county that we have just outside of the city centre. It's a stunning event and conference venue with 36 meeting rooms and can accommodate 400 delegates in their largest meeting space, with an on-site accommodation for 150 delegates. So located in some beautiful grounds outside of the county, so it's certainly a venue to consider for some of the events. When we're looking at obviously adding value to events and ensuring that the visitor experience is second to none, Nottingham has some great places that you can visit. Obviously Nottingham Castle, which I've previously talked about, Woollerton Hall, which is the most visited free attraction in the East Midlands, Newstead Abbey, the ancestral home of Lord Byron, and the National Justice Museum. All of those are facilities that you can visit at your leisure and downtime during events, but they also can be options for social aspects of the conference, any dinners or receptions, drinks receptions, welcome receptions that you might want to host. Can't talk about Nottingham without talking about Robin Hood. We have a great historian in a gentleman called Aid Andrews, who offers the Robin Hood Town Tours. He can tailor tours to meet any type of audience, and dresses in his regalia. And I often say he's not just a person that dresses in tights or a costume. He is a historian. He does know his stuff about Nottingham and can really tailor a tour to meet any types of audience and really make it interesting. He is a multi-award winning tour guide as well, and one of the #1 attraction on TripAdvisor. Again, one of our historic sort of venues and places to visit is the old Trip to Jerusalem, which is the oldest inn in England. It has its own unique underground caves, which you can visit while you're there, stay for lunch, just have a drink, or just obviously use it as somewhere to gather during your downtime for the event. The Hockley area of Nottingham, which is located in the city's creative quarter, packed with quite independent retailers selling vintage clothing, secondhand books, records, some great food options, and cocktail bars, whilst offering obviously live music spots after dark for downtime, and was recently named one of the coolest postcodes for millennials fleeing London. So it's a beautiful area of Nottingham that's quite independent. It's away from the chain stores that you might see in most city centres. And then Relaxing the Cozy Club, which is located in one of our iconic venues in the city centre, in the old Victoria Club Casino building. Or you can dine in one of our Michelin star restaurants, such as Al Camila or Restaurant Sat Baines, which again, one of its accolades is that it was recently ranked 4th in the world as UK's #1 restaurant, according to the 2018 Traveller's Choice Awards. So additional services that we can offer here in Nottingham as part of our team here is that we can easily obtain quotes, availability and details to support any inquiries, no matter how large or small it may be. We can provide structured bidding documents that supports any bids that you might have to submit to win or host a conference in Nottingham. We can connect you with our local industry professionals. So if you're looking for local speakers, people that can add value to your conference, then we can obviously put you in touch with the right people there. We can provide suggested partner and social programme tours, just obviously giving an insight into a very quick idea of what you can do while you're in Nottingham, but they can expand out into the county, even going over our borders. We do work with our neighbouring counties, and Chatsworth House is a beautiful venue and attraction that's just over the border, about an hour away. And a lot of international delegates love going and visiting there. And then we can support you with your accommodation requirements for multi-property events, going back to the Motorpoint Arena. Great venue for the larger conferences, and it is within walking distance of multiple hotels, but we can take the strain out of that for you by pulling together all of those options and providing your delegates cost-effective way of staying in Nottingham. So thank you for your time. My details are on the bottom there. I've included my email address and my phone number. Please visit our website, which details all of our venues that we can support your events with. And I, fingers crossed, look forward to welcoming you to Nottingham.